What's up, guys? Let's talk about how I got these Pokemon baits on the early access release from Japan. Okay, so a couple years ago, there was a release of these Pokemon lures in Japan. It was kind of an early release to Japan for the consumers over there. I was really intrigued with it because I know for a fact that anything related to Nintendo or Game Freak in general, they're not too keen on giving up any likenesses to be used for anything else. So I immediately had to have these things. So I guess I'll tell the story of how I got them. So I found out about the release and I wanted to get them. So you couldn't find them anywhere. You couldn't find them on any of the websites. You couldn't find them on any of the tackle shops. So I actually looked for tackle shops in Japan. I went on Google Maps and typed in tackle shops and found a few and looked them up. I had to highlight their names and then put them in the search bar, find out who they are, and then navigating a Japanese website is not the easiest thing. So what I would do is I figured out how to get the email up, and I wrote a email to the shop owner in Japan through Google Translate. I typed in exactly what I was doing. I'm a collector of baits. I'm looking to get my hands on these things. And then I would translate it to Japanese and then put it in the email and send it off. And I did that to a few tackle shops. And believe it or not, I got an email back from one of these guys. So obviously I couldn't tell what he was saying. So I had to highlight that and then go back to Google Maps, put it in there, and then figure out what he said. And then that's how I communicated with this guy. So we ended up sorting it out, and we came to an agreement. So I got these two Pokemon lures from Japan on the early access. They came with two of the baits, and there was also a pair of stickers and patches as well released with it, with the whole set, right? So I've had these for a few years now, and they're just really nice to look at, and I've never opened them up. I've never done anything to do. I've never had anything to do with these things other than put them on the shelf and look at them. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open these up. We're going to have a look at what they are, and have a look. Let's see what we got here. So we got a Pokemon fishing sticker, a Kyogre sticker, Pokemon fishing, and a Pikachu sticker. Also, I've got these two patches. I guess you could sew them on your jacket or anything like that. And I was really impressed that I got these baits. I was like thinking, I'm the first guy in Canada to have these, and no one's gonna get them. I'm gonna be the only one with them. And find out a few months later that Tackle Warehouse ended up releasing them anyway. So it wasn't all something that went to waste, but a lot of work put in, and a good reward. This is the actual early release. These are the early release lures from Japan. So packaging is it's gaudy, but it is, in my opinion, it is a collecting bait. So this extra packaging and stuff like this is I think it's really cool. It says right on the bottom there, Backdoor Project, Pokemon Fishing on the front. There's Pikachu inside. On the back, there's some instructions there. It's in Japanese. I have no idea what it says. It says Pikachu slow jitter type, 106 millimeter, 22 grams, 3/4 ounce, 6X hook, and you got your barcode there, and there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open these up, and we'll have a look at them. I've never opened them up before, and I thought it'd be really cool to show you guys these things. So yeah, let's do that. So this is why I like this type of packaging. I can open it, I can look at them, handle them, and then put them back on the shelf as if nothing's ever happened to them. So all right, it comes out on this tray here, and there it is. It's in there. Ooh, hook in the finger. All right, so on the bottom we've got Creatures Incorporated, Game Freak Incorporated, Nintendo. It's got all the it's got all the copyrights and everything on the bottom. Non-rattling bait. It's got the same lip as a jitterbug. And yeah, very, very cool. A lot of hooks on it. You could probably lose that back hook or maybe this hook. But this is what we're looking at here. A Pikachu. Which is actually my favorite Pokemon on the show growing up. I'm sure most of us watched it. I don't know how old you guys are, but I did watch Pokemon growing up after school. Thought it was very cool. Whole idea. And yeah, there's your Pikachu. Pikachu bait. So I was actually kind of disappointed that Tackle Warehouse released these for anyone to buy, because I did feel that this was kind of something, you know, a collector could keep and have a look at. So let's pop that back in the box there and never look at it again. So there you go. There's your Pikachu bait in the box. Pokemon fishing. Very cool. So this second bait here is called the Kyogre. It's a big bait. So the box on it, like I say, is it's got to be 4 or 5 inches wide. Lots of information about it. Japanese, like I say, I don't understand it. But yeah, very, very cool packaging for that. So let's pop this one. It's got dust on it. It's been sitting in the house for a while on the shelf. But yeah, let's open this up and have a look at this one. Now this one's big. It's a big bait. That is a very big bait. There it is in the pack. Oh, I don't know how to get this out without damaging it. Oh, it comes out pretty easy. Look at this thing. Now that's a pike bait if I ever seen it. Looks like a whale. I'm not too familiar with this Pokemon, but the hooks on these things are giant. That's got to be a one-odd hook. But there you go. It's kind of like one of them crawling type baits, top water. Both these baits are top water. Geez, the hooks. You got your copyright information on the bottom right here. And yeah, it's got these legs behind it. Like, there's a lot going on with this bait. There is a lot going on with that bait. So it doesn't rattle either, but I don't think it needs to. It probably make a lot of natural sound. And there you go. Top, bottom, front. So there you go. Pokemon baits from Game Freak or Duo Realis Backdoor Project. I think they're very cool. I thought they were really cool when I heard about them. Unfortunately, they released them to the United States after I'd done all that work, but it is what it is, right? Everyone can say they have Pokemon baits, but no one can say they have the actual Japanese release ones. So there you go. The Pokemon baits. The 2 patches. And the stickers. And a Ziploc bag from Japan. So thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate watching this video. It's been a little while since I've made a video. Things are heating up here with the fishing season beginning and all that stuff, so I haven't really been posting much about it. I've got a bunch of baits ordered. There's a few people from Florida I've been talking to. My dad and mother are on vacation down there, so kind of to avoid paying all the international fees and the import and all that, I kind of had a bunch of baits shipped to my parents there in Florida. So when they come home, they're going to drop them off, and then I'll have a lot more reviews to do. One of them will be clickbaits. A guy there named Jason Collins. He's got some swim baits, some crankbaits he makes up, and I think they're really awesome. So I went ahead and ordered a bunch of them. I had a little problem with monster bass. I ordered a bunch of baits from them, but they shipped them and then said that they'd shipped them when they really didn't. But I'm not too sure because the package never arrived at my parents' house. So I'm kind of in the process right now of getting my money back from that. But there are a few other things there I've ordered from Tackle Warehouse and whatnot. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. I got a lot more coming up. And thanks for coming out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video. Tell me what you guys want to see. And I'll try and make it happen. Thanks for coming out again, guys. And I'll see you on the next one.